This is the LISEN phone charger, MagSafe phone charger. So we're going to open it up here and see what it looks like. Comes with a cable, USB-C, USB-A. Here's the charger. It's pretty firm to open it up, which means it should stay in position. And once it gets into position in the car, it shouldn't jostle around and lose its position. So that's actually really good. Feels like pretty heavyweight metal. Here looks like the adhesive for the stand. You can see how big that stand is, about bigger than a quarter. And then here's the magnet. Here's some pads to clean off. Here's a magnetic ring. And here's some instructions. So we're going to install it. So this is about where I'm going to position it, right here on this flat spot right here, this plastic part. So before we peel off the adhesive, we have the position kind of decided where we want it. And I'll clean off the area with these wipes that are included. First, the wet wipe. And that's like an alcohol or something that cleans off any sort of dirt and grime. Next, you take the dry wipe and make sure it is totally dry. So I'm going to peel off this adhesive. All right, so we have it where we want it. Before pressing it down, just make sure it's positioned correctly where you want it. You have to make sure that there's enough cord clearance coming out down here and enough room to be able to swivel it up and down if you want. So now you can push it down, but it says it needs to maintain adhesion and not be used for a good 12 hours to get a good adhesion. So what we're going to do to help increase that is I'm just going to put a block right on there, and I'm going to put a weight on there. So there, it has some good pressure on it, and it's just going to hold it in place. And we're just going to let that sit and sit for 12 hours. One thing to note is that it does swivel right to left. So you don't have to feel like that is your only position. It can swivel. So you can see overall fairly low profile. Looks really good. One thing that I wish that this also came with is these little stick-on clips that would help tuck the cord off to the side and down out of the way. That would be nice for a little bit of cord management instead of having a cord just kind of loosely fitting in there. But overall, pretty impressive design. Nice, slim, low profile. Here it is. You can see I did add some of these little clips on my own, and I have the cable running down to the side here, coming down the side, and then underneath, and then that goes to the USB-A outlet there. So that all looks pretty decent. The cord is out of the way. Again, I wish that it did come with these little clips, but they're pretty cheap, and that's easy to add. You could replace this cable with a USB-C to USB-C charger. You could plug it into your 12-volt DC output and with a high-speed charger, and you could potentially increase the speed of charging if you wanted to, but this appears to be pretty adequate. So overall, I really like the slim, sleek design. It's nice. It really fits in well and really low profile.
As you can see, I have it connected to my glass. It is way more sturdy when I connected to the glass. When I had it on the dashboard, it really wasn't as sturdy as it is now, but now it just never falls off, and it is absolutely fantastic. See that?